बार अनुरोध करने के बावजूद चलने नहीं दिया। एक प्रकार से चेयर की अपमान करी गई, बैठे बैठे भी टिप्पणियां दी गई वरिष्ठ नेताओं द्वारा। विपक्ष के मंशा है कि जो सदन चर्चा के लिए, डिबेट, डिस्कशन, डायलॉग के लिए बनाया गया है, शायद वो उस पे ना चलने देने का निर्णय लेके ही रोज सदन में आते हैं। हमें बड़ा दुख होता है जब 0 आवर मेंशन में कई माननीय सदस्य अपना बहुत ही गंभीर विषय उठाना चाहें और उनको मौका नहीं मिलता है। ये एक प्रकार से मेंबर्स के प्रिविलेज का भी उल्लंघन है। साथ ही साथ एक विषय उठाया गया कि माननीय रजनी पाटिल जी, जिन्होंने पूरे डायरेक्शंस होने के बावजूद, चेयर के डायरेक्शंस के बावजूद इलीगल वीडियो निकाला, गैर कानूनी काम सदन के अंदर किया, जिसके कारण उनको सस्पेंड किया गया इस सदन की कार्रवाई से। इस सत्र के लिए उनका सस्पेंशन विड्रॉ किया जाए, ये बात एक माननीय सदस्य ने चेयर से अनुरोध किया। मैं समझता हूं जिस प्रकार से माननीय सदस्य ने ये काम करने के बाद बिना माफी मांगे चेयर के सामने जिस प्रकार का वक्तव्य दिया था और जिस प्रकार से लगातार वेल में आके हाउस की प्रोसीडिंग्स को डिस्टर्ब करने का काम विपक्ष कर रही है, ये सभी की देश के लिए एक बहुत गलत मैसेज है और सभी का मानना है कि उन्होंने माफी मांगनी चाहिए। जिन माननीय सदस्यों ने चेयर का अपमान किया, जिन माननीय सदस्यों ने रूल्स लगातार तोड़े हैं, जिन माननीय सदस्यों ने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को अपना रिप्लाई नहीं देने दिया महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी के उद्बोधन पर, उनको माफी मांगनी चाहिए और फिर वो प्रस्ताव ले आए तो मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि सदन अपने विवेक से उस पर निर्णय लेगा। लेकिन उसका एक प्रोसीजर है। मैं मानता हूं कि उन्होंने माफी मांगनी चाहिए और माफी मांग के विपक्ष के नेताओं ने ये व्यक्त करना चाहिए कि आगे वो सदन की कार्रवाई ठीक से सुचारू रूप से चलने देंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
Piyush Goyal apologized for disruption. That's his message to the opposition against the stormy end to the Rajya Sabha. Remember, Rajya Sabha has been adjourned. It is going to reconvene again now only after a month. That's March 13th for the second half of the budget session. Taking this across to my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, who's joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, the likelihood was there and it is indeed a stormy end to the Rajya Sabha session. We are now waiting for the Lok Sabha.
Yes, that's exactly what we were talking about, that the opposition doesn't want to let go of even the last day of the parliament session to try and make their point that this is a government which just doesn't want to listen to their demands, not even agree to a JPC. So that last push being given by the opposition, but the government also has dug its heels in. We heard what the leader of the house in Rajya Sabha, Mr. Piyush Goyal, had to say, demanding an apology from the opposition. Look, there have been several instances of why the government is upset with the opposition and saying that it's very difficult to have a communication with them. For example, pictures of the MP from Samajwadi Party, Jaya Bachchan, pointing a finger at the chair, to a ruckus being created on the floor of the house, to heckling the Prime Minister while he was speaking. Government says that this is not a behavior which can be accepted and supported or even condoned coming in from the opposition. They do have a right to express their opinion, but it cannot be at the cost of the decorum, and therefore you expect and put pressure on the chair to take back the expansion of those comments by Mallikarjun Kharge. That is unacceptable. So with both the sides not willing to budge, it's very, very clear we are heading for a last showdown on the last day of the first part of the budget session.
Right, and Pallavi, even the Rajya Sabha chair, when he got up to make that address, saying that this entire session was just laced with so much of ruckus that he ended up having sleepless nights, he goes on to say that on record. Considering this is what has come out of the first half of the budget session. We only wonder this is going to escalate even after a month, considering there has been no response that the opposition is seeking over this entire Adani matter as well.
Yes, and I see, Parliament session has now become a bouncing board also as far as the state level politics or the national level politics is concerned. There are important state elections coming up, and all the constituents of the opposition who are protesting also have to address their constituency, and that's exactly what they are doing. I mean, for the Congress party, the Adani issue is something which is very close to the heart of Rahul Gandhi, and therefore they want to keep the pressure going, knowing very well that after Parliament session is over, the opposition unity which we saw during the session may not be replicated, and therefore they really want to keep on pushing their point. There's also no guarantee that as an issue this is going to gain any more traction. At the end of the day, electoral results are always a litmus test and the yardstick about whether your issue resonates with the junta, with the people or not. And I think that's also one reason why the opposition parties are going hammer and tongs at the government, hoping that they can keep this issue alive much after the budget session is over.
Absolutely. Pallavi, thank you so much for that. We are shifting our focus